Right, ladies and gentlemen, so it's basically Monday, 8th of September. We just like going with the updates for the TMX exchange and as well for the TMX Global. So like Brian will gonna provide it. And I know like that all of you definitely want to know the day of the launch of the DEX. Yeah, so like we're still waiting for the Jake once he's gonna be available to join us, and that will gonna happen on Wednesday. Yeah, like that what you've seen already in the schedule. I just called him today. Yeah, like he basically like not really available like to talk, but on Wednesday he's gonna provide for us all the updates about the crypto market, as well about the day of the listing of the tokens, and of course the day of the launch. But we already know some approximate days, yeah, like when it's going to be launched. So the really cool part about that it will be like this month 100%, but it's not actually going to be like Wednesday. Yeah, because I know so many people send me the messages also. I think like to another guys, like if we're going to be launched it like 10 of the September. No guys, we're not going to be launched in 10 of the September, but it will be around 20 of the September, definitely, like so around 20 21 something like that. So Jake will gonna announce that, and we're gonna have some exact day of the launch. So that's the really great part about that we already just like on the final line to launch the DEX. And of course, like we're gonna go about the listing and all about that. And just today, I just wanna provide for you like some information for that guys who still not joined the TMX. Yeah, like TMX TG event, yeah, because it's still open, so you still can participate, and you can just see that people still buying this, yeah, like buying the token. And that's the really great part, because you are still have the chance to participate with that. It can be closed anytime, right? Because like we know some of the people buying that more, and that's like, you know, the great time for you like just to set up right now and like go with the any amount. So like the minimal one is going to be like just basically 00 pi Ethereum. So like I don't have right now, like basically I think I don't have the Ethereum on my wallet, because right there some USD, and like that USD just need to be swapped. But like, you know, that's the really simple process. Yeah, so you just go in here, like you connect your wallet. So like you can use the MetaMask, you can use the Token Pocket, you can use the also OKX wallet. Yeah, like it's the really simple to download. And after that, make sure that you set up your wallet on the Arbitrum network. Yeah, so like you should have the Ethereum on the Arbitrum network. So like after that, you can just go here. Yeah, you can just copy your address inside your MetaMask and send that Ethereum in the Arbitrum network to this address. So you just will gonna send it to you. So also the really like, you know, the question from the people, how basically we can get it, like from where. So you can just swap some tokens if you have it. Yeah, like, or if you don't have it, you can just go here. Yeah, like for example on the Wix or any other centralized exchange, and if that exchange support the crypto card to buy, so you can buy basically right there on this exchange. But make sure, so once you're gonna buy it, let's say if it's gonna be Ethereum, and when you're gonna make the withdrawal to your MetaMask, so make sure that you withdraw that exactly on the, one second, let me just hit the withdrawal on the Arbitrum network. Because sometimes like we also had the cases that people did the mistakes, and they just like withdraw from the exchanges in the different network, and that money was stuck somewhere. Yeah, like basically been lost it. So for example, you can see right here is the Wix, and it's basically one of our like main like the first of the exchanges where we're gonna be listed. So you can see that I click on the withdrawal button. So here is gonna be the Ethereum. So you just choose that, and exactly on this sector, so you can choose the Arbitrum. Yeah, so here's the Arbitrum, and like the Arbitrum is not that like cost much. Yeah, so like it's just 0.43 cent for the transaction. And like also you must understand guys that even it's more cheaper, but like when it's on the centralized exchange, so of course they charge more right there. And if you just choose the Ethereum, yeah, so here it's going to be like more. So that's why we like didn't set up everything exactly on the Ethereum network. We set up right here. So like make sure you do not make the mistake. Yeah, like you just not check the Ethereum network, and we're gonna set it. Just make the Arbitrum. Yeah, it's gonna be here. For example, like on the some another exchanges is going to be the similar one with ARB. And just like you set up how much money you want to withdraw, and you hit withdraw the button, and like you just definitely withdraw that. Yeah, right now I don't have here's like Ethereum network, because everything been spent for the trading, and like, you know, most of the time been lost it, unfortunately. So that's why we have the Jake. So like that way you just send, yeah, like you just send basically to that account. So where that is going to be right here guys. And after that you just set up like here, just basically click on the button activate here is going to be, and then deposit. So like right now I just don't have the balance, so I can't set that up. Yeah, so like, and just you click deposit, and it's going to be instantly going to your like to your address. It's going to be set it by you, and you are going to have the tokens by the best price right now. And of course, like, the really great point that you are buying these tokens before the listing, so before it will gonna go live. And also I just prepare some example of the DEX coins, yeah, like which provide some really cool, like, cool percentages, yeah, like in this space. And let's say if we're gonna go here, yeah, so like to the coin market cap, I just let me open that, so you can see the coin which is called Earn Finance. So like the price for the Earn Finance right now even more than Ethereum, yeah, so you can see that. And like this is the DeFi coin, and like it's been made like more than 2,500 percentages. I just opened it something right here, so you can see that, right? Like, more than 2,350 percentages by the middle of the December. So this coin is dead, and that's the pretty cool, because we have, of course, guys, also the really great potential to hit the really great price. So the same with the AAV, yeah, so you can see the AAV is gaining like 5,000 percentages in the 2020. So AAV is right here right now. I think the price for AAV is not that huge, yeah, but like it's also good, $305, yeah, so like just like that. And what I want to just like put your attention is like Pancake Swap. So Pancake Swap for today, like $2.45 for the one cake, for the one coin. And like this one is did like some amazing percentages, some amazing growth. So if we were gonna check exactly on the information, so like the gain of the Pancake Swap was 13,283 percentages, yeah, so you can see, right, Science launched it in the late 2020. And it's also decentralized exchange, like, it's decentralized exchange, but of course with no option to trade, yeah, so like they call it trade, of course, yeah, but like you can also you can only swap right here. So like that's the website for the Pancake Swap, yeah, also you can see right here the Uniswap. All of these, it's 100% decentralized exchanges where you can connect your wallet and you can swap like any token inside your wallet. And that's the really cool part about the decentralization. But if you're gonna just want to trade here something with the leverage, you can't do that because there is no option. And even with this kind of the decentralized exchange, they made some significant percentages, right? And like, guys, for today, it's definitely the cool part that we will gonna have some more options, like to trade, to stake, guys, to provide the liquidity, and all of that part we took from the GMX platform. Yeah, so like GMX platform, I just been opened something right here. Let me just find it where it actually was, or maybe let me just open that once again. And the gmx.io, guys, it's actually the platform which provide for us the code. Yeah, so exactly, and our website will gonna look like exactly like this. Yeah, so like just with the little bit different colors, but the structure gonna be the same. And what's the really cool part about the decentralized exchanges, that for today a lot of the traders, they searching for the opportunity, like, to be in the decentralized stuff, to be in DeFi, and like, just go from the centralization, because I don't have any problem with the centralized platforms. Like, they're really good. If we talk about the Bybit, we talk about the Binance, like, the Weeks, all of these is the great exchanges. And of course, like, we cooperate with many of them. Like, I personally, I use many of the centralized exchanges. Also, like recently I made one more some kind of the personal agreement with the Weeks, yeah, just like to make some more percentages with them. So that's the really cool part about the centralization, right? Like about the centralized stuff, that you can like trade right here, you can swap, you can do everything, and basically they are responsible for your finances. But in the same time, it's like really restrict us, because if, for example, let's say Weeks or Bybit or Binance, they were going to decide to hold the account, they were going to decide to check where the money came from, so they can do that, and you can't do anything with that. You can do basically just, guys, like, pull your money if you want. You can just like trade, because I had the case, I think I was explained this on the previous calls when we was with David, that, like, guys, we was like with the I was working with the Bybit, yeah, like I'm still working with that, and I had some transaction when Bybit, like, lock my transaction, and together with that transaction they lock all the account. So it was not possible to trade, was not possible to buy something, was not possible even to move the funds from let's say, like from one account to another, like, from spot to trading and back. So everything was restricted, and just because of the one transaction which they thought it, like, it was suspicious. So like for the 3 months I was trying to unlock them, them and like provide for them all the information about my banking accounts, which is not related to Bybit at all. Yeah, but like they just anything what they ask you must to provide. So like banking accounts, like your history, like your documents, and just like all the time it was the conversation, when the money came from, like who just sent it to you. So you have a lot of the questions and of course a lot of the headache, and you have the risk that your account can be taken if they want to. So with the DEX, it's not possible that happen, because all the time your money on your wallet, and just here like you don't need to sign up, right? Like you just have, let's say, your MetaMask. I have my MetaMask, also I have this OKX wallet. Yeah, so like it's look like this from the OKX exchange. By the way, OKX, it's also the centralized exchange, right? So like they have their own wallet. And let's say if I just want to like work with them, so I just need to click this button and connect my wallet. It's going to be connected. Let's just disconnect right here. So just we're going to connect again, so you will see that. So it's like some kind of the like bar which is going here, and you can just choose how you want to set up, like with the MetaMask, with the OKX wallet, or the wallet connect. So like with the mini wallets which you already have as extension in the browser, if you're working from the computer, is going to be displayed right here. So let's say I just want to connect with the MetaMask, so I just choose that. Yeah, and I must to confirm that I want to connect. So just like that. And make sure, guys, when you connect to some platforms, so it's like exactly that, like what it is, because sometimes it could be, let's say, GMX, or it could be PancakeSwap, but with another like letters right there, or just with another domain. And many people, they also like making the mistake when they connect the wallet to some platforms which is not related to the original one. And there is like all the time you must confirm the permissions. So like here we just like confirm that we connect. We know that this is the GMX IO. It's 100% like, legit platform, so nothing will gonna happen with the wallet. Yeah, like, but sometimes when you connect the wallet, there's the permission, and like, sometimes you allow the website to use your funds. Yeah, so like it's the same what we have on the PancakeSwap. So like PancakeSwap sometimes asking for us to just like, allow the permission to use all the USDT in our wallet, right? Or just like to use all the BNB when we swap that, because like all the time when you just make the swap, it's that permission requested, and like they make it one time. Yeah, so like just with the unlimited balance to use, and you can confirm that, so you don't need to pay all the time the fees to allow these permissions again and again for the transactions. But the PancakeSwap is the legit website, right? It's like legit exchange, and here nothing will gonna happen. But when sometimes you just provide that stuff for the website you don't know, when you allow all of the permissions, so like that money can be gone, and you even don't know how that like happened. So like that's the not good part about the decentralization, because you and only you control the finances. Yeah, like that what you have on your wallet, but in the same time you must to stay like vigilant and diligent in this space, and like do not make the mistake. Yeah, so like just like that. And also like what I just want to speak today, guys, with you, it's about the staking part. Yeah, like on our DEX. So I just got some information, so you can see here from the GMX platform, exactly from that what I just been showed you. So it's just right here, because we're gonna go exactly by the same way. Yeah, like exactly by the same way, something gonna be a little bit changed, but like the most of the part is gonna be similar. And that's the really great point for those people who just like interested to make the money. Not like it's not like gonna be some kind of the 1% a day or 2% a day, because here is not like anything like that, but it's gonna be the really real passive income, where you can stake the GMX tokens, where you can also TMX tokens right here, the GMX, but we're gonna have the TMX, and also like TLP tokens. Yeah, so like it's gonna be the tokens for the liquidity providers. Yeah, so just like that, and you can receive the like some great percentages. So you can find out the two main tokens you can stake on the GMX. Like for us, it's gonna be the TMX. So like TMX have the two staking tracks. Yeah, like GMX token stakings. You can buy the TMX token, the government's token. Yeah, just I will gonna say exactly in the TMX part, and you stake to earn rewards. And in the same time, yeah, like the GLP staking, which is gonna be TLP for us. When you provide liquidity, you mint these tokens, right? And like the GLP is used after staking. With the minting, you earn the fees plus extra rewards for the holding, the staking, the GLP, and also it's going to be the TLP, guys. So let's just go basically to that part where it's gonna be like some percentages, because percentages, like I said, it's not gonna be so huge one, but it's gonna be some great, like the great realistic stuff. So example of the staking TMX. So let's say you stake 100 GMX tokens, right? And suppose staking the APR like 10% changes with the fees. So you're gonna get, here is like Ethereum with the AVAX. Yeah, like we don't have the AVAX, but like the GMX they have it, and also like 5% in the the vested tokens. Yeah, so just like that. So on the 100 GMX, for example, if the price for that like $4,000, you can get 200 in the Ethereum, you can see right here, and also 200 you can receive in the vested tokens. Yeah, so like the total part of that. Yeah, but plus you can just make much more, of course, if the token is growing. And like I said, those people who just buying the token right now, they 100% can benefit from that, because like you've seen how fast it's been growing. Like the pancake swap, I remember, like, you know, this exchange, but I didn't put attention for the pancake swap, because for me it was like something like, you know, pancake, what is that? I was not really like going into the crypto that time, was working with the some supplements, and just didn't put attention, like, and that like provide a lot of the money for those people who've been bought that on the early stage. Yeah, so you can see that it's even going to be possible to get like 10-30% IPR with the our tokens. Yeah, and just like, let's say if you put like $10,000, so you can make, like, guys, like $3,000 with that, like with the exactly 30. And like it's gonna be possible to make even more, because we're gonna have the option, of course, for the people to stake it, plus the option to compound. So many great stuff is gonna be provided right over here. And plus, you know, like, what is the really amazing point? Just want to show you something like more before like provide the information, and like just before provide the word to Brian, so he's gonna provide information about the TMX Global. It's just like the way of the promoting the exchange. Like, you know, before I never thought that exchange can provide for the people who promote it so much percentages. Yeah, but you can see that I joined, for example, this week's affiliate program. Yeah, and I'm not really like bring right here the traders, because it's a little bit different part, but of course, like, you know, is the great point to bring them not to Wix but to us. But if you're gonna check the money which these guys is making, so it's just the regular people, it's just the regular members who join the Wix. And Wix is not the biggest exchange, yeah, like in the crypto space. It's like the cool one, but not the biggest. And in the same time, yeah, so you can see, for example, the first person, I just opened this today, and like I'm just like saying like, wow. Yeah, so you can see that he made $20 million, like even more than that. Yeah, just less than in the 2 weeks, because the statistics, yeah, like statistics is going, yeah, from the like 31st of August till today. Like it's just basically should be like 15th of the August. Yeah, but right now, like the these 2 weeks is still didn't finish it yet. And like this person already, he made more than $20 million. Just imagine like how many traders he's bring. And of course, like that's the money from the liquidations, because market right now, you can see it's not stable, so it's going up and down. And even me, guys, I was liquidated so many times, so that's why I'm not trade, because I'm almost lost all of my deposits. So like better to provide this work to Jake, because he's the one who's the professional. But even if we're not gonna put attention to the first one, of course, like this guy is the best, yes, or like the lady, I'm not sure who is this, because here's no information. We can just check all other people, and we can find out like the percentages for the 2 weeks, like $161,000, $161,000, 107, $99,000, $90,000, 76. And it's even not for the 1 month, like I said, guys. Yeah, it's basically for the 2 weeks, which is possible to make. Yeah, and plus, you know, that stuff gonna be provided to our TMX. Yeah, because here you can see it's gonna be almost the same. Like you can stake the token. Yeah, so like how that gonna be here, right? So you can just basically stake. You can just go to the referral part, where you're gonna bring the people, and plus the leaders board. Yeah, so like where you can just check the traders, you can check the liquidity providers, but of course, yeah, so like when you just bring the people who consistently trade, so you can make really great money with the TMX exchange once it's going to be launched, guys. And like I said, it will be like really soon. It's already this month, so like the wait is definitely over, and we are about to launch. So about the TMX Global, Brian, if you're ready, you can just take it away. Just checking if Brian with us.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Happy Monday. So, yeah, pretty cool. I've been on tons of Zooms with, out of the 31 people, I think I've are invited about, I don't know, 25 of you. So, I want to talk about the TMX token first a little bit, because what we have here is special. So a lot of people like just help somebody buy $2,000 worth of it. You're getting this token before it gets listed on, multiple centralized exchanges plus our own exchange, right? So that's the cool part there. So when it goes in, it pumps, you're going to see those gains, and you have access to sell it if you want. You get access to actually stake it on those, or you can wait and just stake it right onto our TMX exchange as well, which is phenomenal. We'll have a 3-level referral system on the exchange to where you can actually earn from trading volume there, which is really neat and going to be very lucrative as well. So Jake has made the TMX DEX exchange kind of like a centralized look, so that way you can get in and out of trades really quick with the 1-minute charts. Gotta love that. The anxiety candles, that's what we call them. But so that is cool. So that's the main thing, is like it's still open, it's still there to purchase them until it's not. Then you'll have to wait till it gets on the exchange and hopefully get it before everybody, the millions of people see it, and then it pumps. You don't want to be that. You want to get it now and then go. So that's the major benefit. So with TMX Global, right, we are literally past the 1 yard line now. You can actually get a link from the person that invited you to get set up. We are going to roll out a 15-day soft launch starting tomorrow, because there's a lot of updates going to happen to this back office. And when the back office gets updated, because I'm gonna show you guys here. Let me show you here. So here's the back office. So first, you get a link. It's up here in the top right with your name or your profile. Your link will be right here. Bang, you'll copy that, and that's what you'll use to send to people, okay? Along with that, they have to come in. They'll register their account. And right when they register their account, they're going to need to go to profile like I just did, update that profile because this will be a different color here, this green check, and they'll log out and they'll log back in and they'll see that that's green. That point, they can go and purchase a package. These are the packages. You select it, it changes the amount down here at the bottom. I've already selected one. I've already bought the biggest one. So obviously you're not even going to see an amount on mine. So sorry, but normally you'll see it right there. It'll be $1,000 or 500 and nothing. I can't select any more and buy any more, obviously. Then at that point, you're going to be able to log in to the banking system. But first, on this page, we have a leaderboard. I'm going to go in and we're going to basically make this a weekly leaderboard. So this will change. Going to do some different prizes and stuff for people that get on these leaderboards. This is a signature pack, which is this pack right here, the $250 pack. It has a plastic card with it, and then you get everything else, right? TMX Gold. Right now we have a metal card. We're thinking about maybe making it plastic as well. And then this one, though, comes with a 30% global bonus pool. These global bonus pool come from, if you come back here to this other page, from doing these qualifying transactions. These are transactions within the system, like maybe moving e-wallet available funds that you earn to the banking system is a transaction, or sending crypto in to the banking platform and moving it to your card is a transaction, or from peer to peer, which is like person to person, is a transaction. There's multiple ones. We have that in the marketing materials underneath, like the fees and the SSB rewards and everything that you can kind of go over. And I'll go over that more in detail later. But it's basically doing transactions within the system. Card swipes is purchasing stuff with the card. Could be the virtual card, could be using your phone to tap, could be buying things online, could be the physical card. It's just swiping your card. So, some people go and take $200, they load it into the back part, they send it to the card 5 times to get the 5 transactions in, and then they buy a coffee every single day. So that way they get to be a part of this global bonus pool, because this is global. It's not your own team. This is global bonus pool. We're taking a part of the fees and we're giving it back to the people. We made this super lucrative, right? Now you got the black package. This one comes with a metal card. We'll have different options of the card as well. It'll look so cool. These cards look so cool. I'm excited to show you guys these once they do the all AI and everything into it. But this one comes with everything that the gold does, everything with the signature does, but you got a 70% global bonus pool. So, to go into this more later, I'll pull up a PDF and show you a chart on that, but obviously 70 sounds more than 30, right? So say you buy a signature one and you want to buy the black one, you're going to have to pay that $1,000. You can't just upgrade for 750. It doesn't work like that. Or if you buy the gold, Then you go to black, you're not going to pay 500, you're going to pay 1,000. So if you don't have it yet, wait and get the right card. Obviously, the most popular one will 100% be this one. So, your link will look like this. You'll come to this landing page. Our CEO has done an amazing job with these videos. Tons of it's getting better and better and better, right? We're even update these, put them in a suit, make them look a little bit more credible, right? Not so ripped, muscles showing everywhere. But this is our teaser video. And then you come down, here's our packages. And this is where if you want to get started, you're just going to click on this right here, one of these, and it'll go to that affiliate page for them to register. They come down, they can see the affiliate side, and they can actually, see the services and everything. You log in here, you can watch the videos on all these different services that we provide at TMX Global as well. So, it's just got a lot of information, and we are working literally 15 hours a day, waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's nuts, guys. So that's your site. Get on there, get familiar with it, watch those videos. That's what you're going to market. So back to this part, right? This is the dashboard. Some people are already here and already in because, they've already have an account. So you can enroll people. If you have a link, you can enroll people. So let's go into banking, right? Sometimes the banking will have a pop-up. So make sure you look at the top for the pop-up blocker, right? Then you don't need to log in here. It populates it itself, okay? So this is how this works. We come in here, we see the banking profile. So at TMX Global, we're never in the flow of your funds. You're going to get a dedicated bank account with a banking portal. That could be if you're from Canada, it could be Bank of Montreal, the United States, it could be JP Morgan. Like we are working with top one and top tier banks all over the world. Along with this, setting up a bank account is a one-time fee of $5.50 and like $3 a month to have the bank account, right? There'll be multiple ways to pay for this bank account, especially with the updates coming. Multiple ways. You can pay with crypto. You can load PayPal, Venmo, WePay. There'll be lots of different options. Debit card, you can just pay that way. But you'll click on this deposit and it'll give you your bank account in your name. You're getting a dedicated bank account in your name with a routing number, checking number, everything. You can go into the bank and do whatever you want with it there too. Deposit it right at the bank if you want. So with this, you'll be able to send funds here, wire funds. Like this is the ultimate platform to be able to on-ramp fiat. Or if say you're in the UK, you can go here and add Great British pounds. Say you're in Europe, you can add euros. There's a bunch of them that they're adding on here. There's gonna be like 20 different currencies that they're adding. And honestly, we can just ask them and they can add your currency on there. You just got to write down here to this little chat bot right here. You go down here and you'll be able to talk to them right here. Ask them questions. They'll help you with anything. Here, bank crypto accounts, right? So when you add the funds here, you'll be able to transfer it. Like I set up this is like whitelisting. You've heard of that? Whitelisting a crypto address. Well, I added a counterparty, which is my trust wallet. So sent in 5,000. I wired it, which cost me $50. ACH is like $5. I should have sent an ACH. And they're fast now too. So, and then withdrew it. Bam. You can see the fees on here. Not bad at all. The wire was that, but is what it is, the learning experience. And then each one of these crypto accounts, right? Be aware. This is something I want to educate people on. If you open every one of these, you have to pay $3 a month for these too. So if you do, then just come down here and say, hey, I need to close my Ethereum mainnet USDT, because honestly, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use all these. I'm going to pick which one I like the most, which probably will be Tron mainnet. There's going to be more of these added as well with the updates, but I'm going to pick this one and I would just send it here to Tron and then I would just withdraw it to my trust wallet. Right? Bam, money in, crypto out. Well, here's the cool part. Now you want to send crypto in. So we got crypto here. Right now we got 2 to 3 addresses that you'll be provided. Soon there'll be a lot more, especially USDT on the Arbitrum One network. That'll be a huge one, obviously, for us utilizing the TMX exchange. So, we literally come to the banking portal. We can wire funds in. With the updates, you'll be able to use PayPal to add funds, Venmo to add funds, all these different ways to add funds in. And then you can move it right to TMX Exchange. earn that USDT on the Arbitrum One network. You'll come here, click crypto. You'll come down here and click the little I on the one that you want to send it in, and it'll show up right here. You'll click sync to make sure the sync button is important to make sure your account is up to date. So you click sync, and then you'll be able to withdraw to card right here. This is one thing I love too, $15. There's a flat fee, $2.50 to do $15. If I come to my dashboard and I got 500 in my e-wallet, right? And I want to withdraw this to crypto or withdraw this to card, doing the same thing. I'll move it over. 500, $2.50. It's pretty sweet, right? It doesn't matter how much you're using. It's always a flat fee of $2.50. So I literally went to um, chiropractor this morning, and he's like, "Yeah, I use a card and I pay 6%." I'm like, "Wow, how much you sent to it?" He's like, "I sent 10 grand." I'm like, "You literally spent $600 sending it to it?" He's like, "Yeah." I go, I literally have a program where you can get a card and a banking system, and you'll load that 10 grand and it'll cost you $2.50. He's like, "All right, come back tomorrow. I need to see about this." So that's how cool that works. You can also withdraw this to your bank account when that gets set up. You can send this from person to person if you know somebody else that maybe wants you owe money to and they're in the system, or you guys want to swap money, or move it to card, or move it to crypto and send it out. So like I said, you can instantly refer somebody right here. When you refer them and they pass this verified card KYC part, which is a light KYC that's in-house. Nothing is reported, and TMX Global doesn't report you as well. So it's all in-house with our provider called StrataCard. So it's pretty cool how this all works. So when you load that, you'll withdraw it right here with withdraw to wallet, and then it'll go right here to e-wallet, and then you can move it to your card and everything. I'll be doing trainings on this. I know this is a lot of information at once. I'll be doing videos on it. Everything will be getting provided to you guys. So that's how that works. So pretty cool how it works. Then, we got the card here. I probably used it, but let me hit sync. And there you go. Yep. Another transaction. Transactions down here. This is I believe these are not up to date because they're doing massive amount of updates on the back end right now. And then, but that's the gist of it. It's not overcomplicated. What you're going to want to do if you're a crypto person, you're just going to click crypto wallet. You're going to send crypto in, and you're going to move it to your card and spend it. That is how that works. To try not to get too technical with stuff, that's how it works, and it's really cool, smooth system. 3 levels on referring people: 30%, 10%, 5%. This is not a crypto card platform. This is a banking solution, payment solution, crypto solution, card solution, right? People can literally set this up and not even get a card. They don't have to. It's pretty cool, all the different features that we will have available once these updates happen as well. But you can get back with the person that maybe invited you to TMX Exchange or whatnot. There's a lot of people on here. Like, I've invited a lot of people that are on here. The people I've invited have invited a lot of people that are on here. So just get with that person and say, "Hey, did you get your link?" Because even it's like, say Dennis wants to refer somebody, or Jose wants to refer Dennis, but Jose's like, "I don't have that $1,000 right now." That's fine. You can still refer somebody, right? Without buying. But how that works is it's going to sit here. It's going to sit here. You can't use that until you yourself go in and buy your own banking packages from funds outside of that, right? So you can go and build and share and build this up. Then when you get the money outside of that money, purchase your package, and then you'll just click withdrawal and it'll go right to your account. So, you know somebody that might have $1,000 and you're good at building, go build $1,000 worth of it, get it up here real quick, have them send you $1,000, then set up your account, withdraw it to your wallet, and then person to person it to their account. Pretty cool how that can work as well. So, there's options for everybody to do this. And we made it to where right now you have to KYC the card and you have to pass it to get paid from a purchase, because there was a lot of people just coming in that knew nothing about it and was like, oh, I don't want to do a KYC, or I don't even have an ID. I don't have a bill. I don't have anything because of the light KYC within the system. You just need to know you're not a fake person, basically, and nobody gets reported or anything like that. So then if they want a refund, well, we already paid out those referrals. That's not cool. So we want to make sure that that happens. There could be some tweaks to that as well. Like I said, this is a soft launch. We've not really even told too many people besides direct friends of mine. That's it. That's all. So we haven't publicly said this. I haven't posted it all over the Telegram chats, the channels. I haven't did a YouTube. Like, we're live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm doing a Zoom with our service provider that is, co-owner of the company of 20 years, has all the relationships with all the top tier banks all over the world, has built that with them to be able to import their account into TMX Global. So like, we are just a hub for all these major, companies and just APIs, basically. It's really, really cool how that works. So he'll be on tonight to answer a list of questions that I put together to ask him. So that way everybody will feel even more comfortable hearing it from them instead of hearing it from me. That's what I want. Bring on the service provider, man. Like the guy that runs this show right here, because this is just the affiliate page. This is We don't own this. We own this. We don't own this. This is the service provider, the BaaS system, banking as a service. So that's how that works. It's really cool, right? So let's go here. All right, welcome. So that's it. I'll drop the Zoom link tonight in the chat. So technically, it's more for leaders. I'm not like opening that up for people to just ask random questions to David. I got a list of questions, but you're welcome to be on, and we can go from there. So I see a couple of questions. Where will we be posting the link for the call tonight? What time is it? Oh, I posted it right below you. And then please mention what the payment method is to purchase one of the cards. Okay, so yeah, good one. Thank you on that, because I did not mention that. Because right now, let's go in here. Well, I can't even show you on this page because you have to be on the start of the page. So right now it's just USDT and USDC, right? And there's the Ethereum network, the Polygon Matic network, the Binance Smart Chain network, and I'm missing one. Tron network. Maybe I said that one, but that's how that works. Right now it's just USDT and USDC, right? Make sure you send it on the right network. Somebody did it yesterday. They sent USDC on the Polygon network and they chose the Ethereum network. That's not recoverable. It's lost. Just like we know. Get a buddy, crypto buddy system, enroll the person that you're enrolling, walk them through it. The other person just gave them a link and just said, go figure it out. And they sent $1,000 to somewhere nowhere. I talked to TigerPay, the devs. I work directly with them, and they're just like, "Dude, it's gone. I mean, you can't send Bitcoin to Ethereum. Where do you think it's going to go?" I'm like, "All right, yeah." I'm like, I just wanted to know for sure. Here's the transaction ID. So just make sure you send it in the right network. It goes there. Soon, I'm working with them on adding a lot of different tokens: USDT, Arbitrum One, USDT, Solana Network, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solano. I want to basically put as many of them I can on there, because you know how there's an XRP army and there's the meme coin guys that only have Solano, so like there's everybody on there that wants to off ramp. So, there's a lot of meme coin platforms out there that people are promoting, and their main coin is Solano, and we can say, hey, you can buy it with Solano, you can load your card with Solano. That way they don't have to transfer their fees around and or their crypto around and pay any other fees. So, and besides that, we're working with a lot of other projects to bring cards on for those projects. And that's something that I'll give you a sneak peek. So like this, a lot of you might be part of this. I haven't showed this to anybody, but so this type of project, if, they want to do their own card, the cool part about it is they're not partaking in this 30% global pool or the 70% global pool, because this is their own package. We will never put their cards or any other projects or companies' cards on our website. They will have a sub account. They will have everything outside of it. But them swiping their cards, and there's a, terms and conditions, those fees, the certain fees, that helps provide more to the global bonus pool. So all of us that are using the TMX Global card, 100%, you're in the right spot utilizing your card, using it as we go out to thousands of other people. Thousands. I've talked to another network of 70,000 people that are looking to off ramp crypto and they want their own card. Well, they're not going to be a part of that package either. Only the TMX Global Gold and Black, you'll get that global bonus pool, but you have to be qualified. It's not passive income at all. If you use the card 20 times, swipe, swipe, ding, ding, online purchase, that awesome, you did it. You do 5 transactions, awesome, you're good. And you're a part of that. Yes, you're getting started. Currently, we have 280 users right now currently using it. Not saying they're using it like crazy, but they're using it. Even the guy joining right now is going to bring in a massive amount of people from all over the world right now. So, Dr. Gavin, what's up? So I've been on the phone with him out of Jamaica, has connections all over the world. So this is going to be one of the coolest opportunities in TMX Global, along with how it streamlines with TMX Exchange. But it's not just for TMX Exchange people. This is for anybody in the crypto industries. This is for anybody in the banking industry, especially those people that are unbankable. They could actually get a dedicated bank account here where they can't at a bank, regular bank walking in. Think about that too. So we're going to create lots of different possibilities for people all over the world, different packages, lower prices for some of them. We're working with different projects, companies, and everything. So this is going to be kind of like a global takeover in fiat to crypto, crypto to fiat, and then the card solutions as well. So, because on these cards, guys, you can swipe 100,000 per swipe. You can spend an unlimited amount. I mean, obviously that's a great problem to have. Like, oh, I can only spend 100,000 per swipe, but then I can spend as much as I want on it. Hopefully that's a problem. So with the TMX exchange, our token is, you never know, that thing can 50x to 100x. The tokenomics are fantastic. Jake has worked so hard behind the scenes with the GMX devs on creating this the most powerful way, because you got to understand, Jake's working with the devs of already a 5-year successful platform. So they've already done this for 5 years that turned a token at private sale from 90 cents to $91. And then it came down because they split it and jumped into different networks and stuff, but we aren't doing that. So obviously those guys have learned something to be able to bring that over here to make TMX Global. This is badass, basically. I don't know how else to say it, but badass, the tokenomics to be phenomenal, to put all of us in a situation to where if you're a private seed person that got them at 50 cents, congratulations, you were on it. If you're going to take your tokens, you're going to stake them in the exchange, the TMX exchange, and you're going to be pulling from those trading fees all day long. You can take those fees, add them into liquidity, make more money from the trading fees there. It's unbelievable, right? And there's going to be a certain allocation of the tokens that are staked, that are locked in per month, that you're going to be able to sell if you want to sell them, or move them or do whatever you want with them. You can do whatever you want. I suggest hold those things as long as you can, because it's not like you're not earning money. You're going to be earning that USDT and you're going to be earning some extra TMX tokens. So I can't wait for the white papers to come out so you guys can read it and we can show you the tokenomics, go over that. So I'm excited. Jake's doing better. He's going to be here Wednesday. And, I just can't wait for him to be here. I hope he's feeling well and doing well. That's the one thing, like, give some love to Jake, prayers, all this above, because messing around with COVID and having pneumonia at the same time, it's not a good cocktail right there. So we all know that. But yeah, pretty exciting. I see some more questions. Do we know if the debit card, it's actually a hybrid credit card. It reads as a credit card. So you can use it. It's not necessarily a debit card. It's a credit debit card. It's cool how that works. Issue would be MasterCard. It's MasterCard, right? And we need to pay for supplementary cards. Yes, if you want to add more physical cards, yes, you'll have to pay for them because that costs the company money to buy them from the service providers, right? But the virtual card, you can take that virtual card credentials instantly after you get verified, and load it on your daughter's phone, your son's phone, your wife's phone, and your phone. Just load it with crypto and swipe away. My wife is right now in Miami, going to doctor's appointments and paying for the copay with the Apple Pay. I set Dennis up with Apple Pay. I don't know if you went and bought anything, Dennis, but he can go and buy something, because he's just got it on his phone. I love leaving the house with just my phone now. That is a really cool feature. So, I mean, always, bring your wallet too, because you never know. Some POS systems suck and it just won't work, but the physical cards will work. So just ahead of time on that one. So, and then USDT, USDC to buy cards from the Tron network. Yeah, USDC, I would probably use the Ethereum network because that's normally what everybody uses. Don't get tricky with that and just make sure you're on the right network hostway. And then USDT, yes, you can use Tron, Binance Smart Chain, Matic, and Ethereum. And there'll be more added. I'm literally messaging these guys 3 times a day. They probably hate me. So yeah, I mean, that's the updates, but honestly, it's ready to go. You guys can set up your accounts. All the updates aren't there. So I have not, yeah, unfortunately, Walmart does not take Apple Pay. Yeah, they take Apple Pay. What are you talking about? It's Walmart. I'm in the Dominican Republic in the Comata that is just like right down the road was a couple Dominicans and some avocados take Apple Pay, Dennis. I go buy a pineapple and an avocado for, $1.50 and I pay with Apple Pay. It's hilarious. So, I've only found one place down here that didn't take it, but the guy's POS system looked like it was from 1985. I was like, I don't know. And it didn't even register. It didn't even deny it in the system. It just didn't even work. He's like, oh, sorry, give me some pesos. So that's hilarious. So yeah, besides that, that's all I got right now. But get with the person that invited you, get your link for the TGE. If you don't have your link and you're new, give me your wallet address. I've already sent 3 of them to Jake. I'm waiting for the thumbs up. And when you get that wallet address, this is one thing too before I leave, you gotta see this part. Like I don't know if you showed this part, Tim, but I mean this is huge. So the TG connected to my wallet. Scroll down. You'll get an account here, right? If you're new, you're gonna just hit this copy button right here. You're not gonna do anything crazy. You're just gonna hit this copy button, and it gives you this link up here. Bang. You'll paste it in there. Bam, and you'll go to your site. Well, not your site, but they'll go to your site, right? And then, I mean, as you're stacking up referrals, like I've referred 141.26 Ethereum just on my own referral link. And heck, the people that have referred that have referred, I think, like 220 or something. It's a crazy amount what we've done. But just from that, I'm getting a claimable amount to be able to claim when everything goes live of 4,200 tokens. That launches at, say, a little over $3. Yeah, I'm looking over $12,000 just from referrals. So pretty cool. That's just something built in to the 500,000 tokens right here. And this is the amount of raised. If we raise 485, it's roughly worth that amount. You know what I mean? If we don't, you just take the amount here and you can do some math. Jake did sell a large amount though at 4,000 because our community voted to sell Ethereum at 4,000. Too bad we didn't listen to Jake and just let it ride to 49. You know what I mean? We would have had a lot more in liquidity, just saying. But it is what it is. We're still taking it in. Jake is converting it over to USDT to put it into there. So it's just stacking up liquidity. So that's how that works. Get that referral link and get with me if I invited you to it, or even if I invited somebody that invited you, just get with me, give me your address, and I'll put it in with Jake and he'll create that because he's the master at doing that. He controls that. So that's all I got for you guys. And really excited. See you on that Zoom tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Invite anybody that is curious to hear about TMX Global because they're going to hear it from our service providers and me. And we're going to set up a time with him as well to do it during the day because they're European people. I mean, there might be like 2 on here right now, but Tim will set that up and market it towards those guys to have him on for them too. So pretty cool. That's what I got. I don't see any more
Yeah.
messages. Thumbs up. I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Pray for
Yeah.
Jake to be there and we'll
All
go
right,
there.
guys. Yeah, so like Dave, you want to add something? Like I just definitely know that David was here from the beginning. if you want to
Yeah,
add some.
no. Hopefully that was good stuff, Brian. Good stuff, Tim. But just want to real quick paint the picture for you guys. So I know Brian went over how his chiropractor paid that 6%. Well, the card that I have, I've been using for 3.5 years. I used to pay 6% just to load the card, right? So if I'm loading the card, it's just 6% every time. They just recently lowered it to 4%, which is still high, to me. But it adds up every time I rounded it up. I spent a lot of money throughout the years loading the card versus with what TMX Global has, $2.50. It's a flat rate. You could load the card $10,000 and you're only paying $2.50 to load it. If I send $2,500, I'm spending $100 to load that card every single time. So you got to realize that what we have here is a lot of value. It's just really exciting with TMX Global, TMX Exchange. This is going to be a powerful month, you guys. So stay plugged in because tonight that amazing call is going to be with TMX Global. But when it comes to the exchange, that's right around the corner. So stay pumped up. Just buy more TMX tokens. If you haven't bought any, buy some. If you already bought some, buy more. We just keep stacking, stacking, stacking. So it's exciting right now for a lot of people, but we're excited for everybody. TMX is definitely something that people are going to be talking about for many, many years. And shout out to everybody who bought TMX tokens already and everybody on this call, everybody who plugs in every single Zoom call, because, this is something where this is 1,000% real. And I think in this space, this is hard to come by. And this is all that we wanted, that we ever wanted, something that's real, something that could change people's lives financially, something that could last for many years to come and just do a lot of things for your family. So anyways, guys, I'll send it back to you, Tim.
Yeah, thanks, David. And
Yep.
yeah, guys, don't miss our Zoom for Wednesday. Yeah, because it's definitely gonna be the exact day of the launch, and all the details provided by Jake. Yeah, recording gonna be posted. Yeah, just need some time to basically render that. So thanks everyone, and we'll see you.